Welcome back to our channel, the source for the latest news and fashion stories about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Today, we bring you intriguing news. Catherine shocks the world with a braless fashion statement as she conquers in elegant style. This bold move has sparked conversations across social media, with fans praising her confidence and unique approach to royal fashion. As she continues to redefine traditional norms, many are eager to see what other surprises she has in store for her public appearances. Fashion reporters from all over the globe have been gazing at, taking pictures of, and writing about the outfits that Catherine, Princess of Wales, wears for more than 15 years. Her sense of style, which is frequently called elegant, timeless, and quietly deliberate, has made her one of the most influential royal fashion personalities of the last 100 years. The latest bold choice has sparked conversations about the evolving norms of royal attire, challenging traditional expectations. As fashion enthusiasts eagerly await her next appearance, it's clear that Catherine continues to set trends, while making a statement about confidence and individuality. The media calls her influence the Kate Middleton effect. This means that whatever she wears after being seen in public sells out right after. Catherine has worn beautiful coat dresses and diplomatic gowns in the past, but there have been moments when even the most seasoned royal observers were astonished by what she wore. There were a few occasions when she wore dresses with no back or highly bare backs that showed off a daring part of her design sense while still appearing sophisticated. She did this by not wearing the usual royal form and instead wearing dresses that were backless or had highly exposed backs. These events were not normal royal ceremonies. They were unique, well-planned, and often linked to beautiful nighttime parties. But if Catherine wore a dress with no back, it made news all across the globe. It is best to look at the newest designs first, and then go back in time to see how they fit within her fashion career. A number of the clothing Princess Catherine has worn do not have backs. Catherine may only be able to try out more serious parts at night when movies come out. Because of this, nighttime movie premieres are quite essential. In September 2021, she went to the famous Royal Albert Hall for the opening of No Time to Die. Fashion experts and the crowd were both amazed by the beautiful dress she wore that night, which had no back. This act not only showed how elegant she was, but it also made her a fashion icon in the royal family. This is one of the most memorable things that has occurred. Catherine wore a stunning gold dress by British designer Jenny Packham to the wedding. It quickly became one of the most talked about outfits she donned as a princess. Packham was in charge of making the outfits. The cameras made the clothing appear like liquid metal. There were thousands of gold sequins sewn into the fabric, which made it seem amazing and able to catch every ray of light on the red carpet. The contour of the silhouette was quite attractive and surprising. The garment looked like it belonged in a movie because the sleeves fell down from the shoulders like a cape. This made the dress's neckline seem more even. The back of the dress, on the other hand, showed off one of its most beautiful parts. The dress's open design and flowing cape showed a lot of Catherine's back as she moved. This made for a spectacular movement that photographers immediately caught on camera. Fashion experts from all around the world praised the garment, calling it a stunning example of strong beauty for a regal body. A lot of people commented that Catherine looked like a Hollywood princess back then. It is also extremely crucial who you pick as a designer. Catherine has been trusting Jenny Packham to create her evening clothes for a long time. She also made some of the most renowned dresses that Catherine has ever worn. The gold clothes were intriguing, since they made me think of a fashion display from the past. Princess Diana wore a beautiful gold dress at the 1985 premiere of the James Bond movie A View to a Kill. People who admire the royal family on Google saw the similarities right away. Catherine looked to be incorporating clues about the history of royal clothing into her own clothes on another occasion. Catherine wore a dress with no back at the British Academy of Film and Television Arts Awards in London a few years ago. It was another great example of her style. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts holds the BAFTA Awards every year. She wore a beautiful Alexander McQueen evening gown with a flowing white hue to one of the parties, and photographers were amazed. The front of the dress was simple yet beautiful. The bodice fell loosely and the straps were thin, but as Catherine turned around, the dramatic design showed off its best feature: a deep, open back with soft folds of fabric that dropped to the floor. Catherine's attire proved that she could combine royal elegance with bold style. The backless cut was bold, yet the dress still looked sophisticated and lovely. Fashion writers praised the attire right away and said it was one of her most confident red carpet appearances. The dress did not need a lot of extra decorations to stand out. Instead, it emphasized architectural design and fluid movement. People that were there said they thought the look was quite good. A lot of people believed that Catherine looked like a modern-day version of royal beauty. She was able to go down the red carpet among Hollywood icons and not feel like she did not belong. She still acted like a princess. There was a new kind of backless event in the London Palladium, one of the city's most famous theatres, during a high-profile charity performance. That night, Catherine wore a black lace evening gown that was the right mix of traditional romance and subtle sexuality. The lace detailing on the dress's bodice and sleeves made it seem like high-end fashion. The design seemed rather normal from the front and not overly extravagant. The back of the dress, on the other hand, opened up to show off a beautiful lace panel that allowed the thin fabric to show off Catherine's back. It did not surprise me. It made the place seem elegant. The lace made the dress's style softer, so it would still look good on a royal figure while yet being modern. Fashion experts say that these choices show that Catherine is becoming more comfortable with her evening clothing. People usually wear more formal clothing during the day for royal events, but at night they could wear clothes that are more expressive. Fashion experts for the royal family said the dress was romantic, daring, and well-balanced. The Palladium style was an immediate hit with royal fashion critics. Catherine had hinted at her bold sense of style even before she became the Princess of Wales. This was one of the first occasions Prince William had seen her, and it was at that moment that he first noticed her. In 2002, while Catherine was a student at the University of St Andrews, she took part in a fashion show that students put on to raise money for a good cause. Charlotte Todd made the dress she wore on the runway. It was see-through and had a lingerie-like vibe. Even though it was designed to be a